Hey guys, so welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Karen Martin and we're doing things a little different around here. We're just doing a bunch of knitting and crochet related things. So if y'all didn't pay attention to my title, that is okay, because today we are talking about my FOs, my whips, and my acquisitions. So today we're first going to start off with my FOs, unfinished objects. So literally the only thing that I have finished right now is this sweater that I have on right now. This is my own design, and I will have a tester call. Hopefully by the time that this video comes out, I will have my pattern written together and the application up and available. Just a little bit about this sweater. It is a turtleneck and it is cropped, but of course you can always, modify it to whatever length that you want. The sleeves are flared and it has just the simple fold over at the cuffs and at the bottom. Also, it is a folded over neckline as well, and the yarn that I used on this project was 3 different strands of Yarn Bee Vivid. Yes, Authentic Vivid. I believe it was hand-dyed yarn, but it was 100% superwash merino, and I used the colors magenta, lemon, and lime. I used about times 2, 12. I used around 1,200 yards of this yarn. I didn't completely use up the yarn, so that's why I say about 12,000 yards altogether. But yes, I'm super happy with how this came out. It was a freehand pattern. Also, the name that I ended up choosing for this sweater is the Joyous Crop Sweater, just because, joyous means a lot of excitement, joy that it brought to me while whipping this up. So yes, and then of course it's cropped and it's a sweater. So yes, the Joyous Crop Sweater. Okay, so next let's move on to my whips. I currently only have one whip and I've been working on this for months now. Really, it's just been like 2 months. But I am knitting a sweater for my little brother, Micah. If y'all are new to this channel, he's about 7 years old, so I'm trying to get this all together. But yes, this is where I am at so far. I didn't copy, but I did use I have like these old Vogue books, knitting books, that I used to base this sweater off of. And I will link, if I can find the link to the pattern, I will link it in the description box below, online. But yes, I do plan on ripping the sleeve out because I just don't like how it looks, and it just looks so small for this size sweater. I have about 2 more rounds for the collar before I can cast off. And yes, I just think it's so cute. I also, because he wants the M to be black, so I have to, but I don't want it to be black. I told him that I would just outline the M in black for him. So yes, that's where I'm at so far. It's just honestly just a simple, stockinette sweater. Yeah, and I knitted it in around and then attached it at the top because it was like a bottom up pattern in the book, but it also was a paneled pattern in the book. So last thing on my list. So I only have one acquisition technically, that I do also plan to make more like sweaters like this one, just using mohair instead of merino wool. So that is, I guess you could say, acquisitions, but those are going to be up for sale on my website, which is also linked in the description box below if y'all wanted to check that out. I do have a few things on there, but I am trying to revamp and just put up things that I actually want to sell and are excited about selling and making. But yes, so onto my real acquisition. I am going to be using this mixed organic yarn from We Are Knitters. I have 2 of these, and it contains about 273 yards or 250 meters in each ball. And I do plan to use a drops design for a sweater, and it will be the Bright Moon Rising sweater. I'm sorry, I just don't know but I just have my iPad here just to give y'all like a little bit of a rundown on what the pattern consists of. So it will be a drops design, the Bright Moon Rising sweater, and it calls for their drops soft tweed and drops kid silk held double. But like I said, I will be using this, which is 50% wool and 50% cotton. And I will probably be knitting up a size medium, and so that calls for 350 yards of the soft tweed and 100 yards of the kid silk. But because I am using this thicker, this slightly thicker yarn for what their yarn recommendation is, I should be fine with just using that. And it calls for size 5.5 millimeter needles and 4.5 millimeter needles, and it says circle needles and double-sided needles. Double-sided needles are more than likely just for the sleeve, but I will probably just be using circular needles and using magic loop method for that. And the tension or gauge for it is 16 stitches by 20 rows for a 10 by 10 centimeter. I hope y'all can see. But yes, this is honestly, I've never purchased any yarn from We Are Knitters, but I did decide to go out and get this just because it was on sale. I believe I paid about $4, maybe $5 for each ball, which is a great price in my opinion, for 50% of organic cotton and 50% of organic wool blend, with so much yardage in it for me to be able to make a whole sweater out of it, out of just $10. But yes, so that is what we have for today. I hope y'all enjoyed this video, and if y'all like more, y'all want to see more videos like this, please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel so y'all don't miss any of my future uploads. And I hope you guys have a blessed day, and I will see you next time. Bye.